changed it. I'm gonna have to do all this crap. Well, we have no government. There is no American government. Officially, we have no government. I am addressing you all now as the new President of the United States. We have no government. Your president has fallen. Your president has fallen. We have no government. They have now kept this from you since 20 they now kept this from you since September 30 of 2025. And now they have surrounded you with Fox, HLN, ENN, your local news. We have no government. Your American government is now dead. I don't foresee this government now reopening. We now need to come together. We need to come together now as one. If this makes you so dumb, if it makes you so mad that we have no government, told you. As of 30 of September of 2025, now of 9 of November 2025, there is now no government. The news has kept this from you. They have covered this up. Your president has no power. There is no government right now. There is no laws right now. There's no government, there's no laws, there's nothing. It is up to us now. As your president, I now address you as your new president. Dear fellow Americans, I hate to inform you, as of right now, your Republican and Democrat leaders have refused to now come to an agreement. As now, tonight I will be signing an executive order to open the government myself. I now regret to now inform you, because now there is no American government. I'm going to as the president of Michigan, I will be given the orders to go take Washington, D.C. We'll be invading Washington, D.C. When we are in Washington, D.C. and I go into the White House, we will be apprehending Donald Trump and we'll be placing him under arrest for high treason. And for high treason, the sentence will be passed by a fair judge, but not by my hand. It shall be passed. I have known all since the creation of time. I've seen your America and all that has happened. I have caused this because America has strayed away from my words. I had to do this. I will now elect another president, but it will not be a Republican, it will not be a Democrat, it will not be bureaucrats that come in. It'll be a peasant that comes in as president. I regret to also inform you that your food stamp program will be no more. Your Medicaid will be no more. As the Social Security, as far as the Social Security program goes, that shall remain the goal. That shall remain. But from now on, food pantries will be what you will go to. If there's any further updates that must come out, you shall be updated. But as of right now, there is no government. I stand now for me as a formal citizen of this country. Say there is no government. Never thought this could happen, folks. Never thought this can happen, but it has happened. No government. I now take this American flag in front of me. I now crescent and deem that from this point on, into this entryway of the basement, I shall now say, where am I? I now crescent this. What the hell? Okay, fine. Don't do it. I'm sick of this. Go on. I need both hands on that here. I'm sorry. I had to do something. Let's flip it around. Yeah, flip it around. This is now the American border. I guess we need to take that green screen off. I'm sorry, but this is the way things have to be. This is now the American border at this door. If you wish to take refuge, I'm going to need to now see a passport and a former ID and a proof of citizenship. Many houses will be doing this. I do not wish for this to come this way, but this is the way it's going to have to be, folks. Now back to the green screen like I've had it. YouTube, this is a problem and you need to fix this. I frown on this, YouTube. I frown up on this. I frown upon. So to this door, as you've seen, is now the American border. Oh, I see. I see you're not going to let... It's now the American border, as you've seen in the clip. America is no more. I deem in this whole entire house America. On this land, America. I will not conform to this new government that is coming. And hopefully, people will join me and fight for the America that we once knew. We all have been deceived. We all have been tricked. Now, should this house be abandoned and electricity still running, should this people up there say, we're going to go to a place which they prepared for us, a camp. If you should find this place, you are welcomed. But know this: the previous American government that we used to know, we are not going to turn away immigrants. If you come in here and you're an immigrant, you are going to do your part. You are going to do your part. If you do not do your part, you're going to leave. If you try to smuggle in drugs, well, you're out of here. You people that support Trump, wake up. He's killed your government. You little Republican worshippers, he's killed your government. You little Democrat believers, has killed your government. This government aren't no more. Kaput, done. It's only holding on by this smidge of a thread. And if you have a problem with a Trump supporter, you need to go. Call me names. Report me. False flag. It ain't going to help you. I'm going to, by the Lord's hand, I'm going to stay blessed. By the Lord's hand, I'm going to stay blessed. Ain't none of y'all going to be able to hurt me. Not one soul going to be able to hurt me. You people, you did this. You killed America. You took the axe to America. Because of you, we now have no country. How long did you honestly think that this was going to continue? How long did you think that charade was going to continue? The charade is up, folks. The charade is up. Pretty soon, it started with Capitol Police not being paid, federal workers not getting paycheck, the military not getting paycheck. It's now starting off with TSA and air traffic controllers not getting paycheck. How long is it going to be before the Army, TSA, air traffic controllers, Capitol Police, federal workers say, I quit. I'm not working with no paycheck. You see, when you constantly print money and print and print and print and print and print, now you're seeing what can happen, what the consequences can be. I'm not the one who's going to compromise. I'll be the one to type say you better do it the first time right or you don't do it at all. See? Trump only helped his government workers. Tomorrow, Monday, not today, I'm going to see what it's like to go to a food pantry. And we're going to see how bad it really is. I'll get turned away, no problem. You people thought, and you people said, well, nope, we don't have a government. No government. Wow. I wonder if that Mayor Mandami, well, he's only a mayor of a city, but he's not governor, so we don't, well, actually, if Hochul gives him complete power, Governor Hochul, hey, buddy, you want to come over here and do this? If you come here and try to evade, we got something for you here, Mandami. It's called firepower. and soldiers that will sit here and don't even try to do it, Medrano. Your ass be ran back to New York. At this point, I don't see how we can recover from this. We have no government. At this point, we might be the lawman back in the wild, wild west. Now, because of YouTube's policies, I cannot show you the firearm. So, therefore, sorry. That would be a major violation. I could lose my streaming rights permanently. So, I gotta be good. But, what I can do on YouTube, sure, maybe I'll wait till my stream is done. Wow. 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 That's a hard pill to swallow. We have no government. This could be a long winter without EBT. If they're still paying Social Security at that time, before they issue the new government, you best believe I'll be stocked up. Actually, gotta go to the stock room and grab some cereal. Maybe stretch out. Man, who would have thunk? We all thought, oh, America could never die. Well, as of 30 of September, yeah, that's what happened. We died. The government died. And I don't think that I want to. Well, actually, I will go on TikTok. People on TikTok are like, I'll stay blessed. Actually, it's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame. It'd be a shame. Try to tell y'all, but well, you wouldn't listen, so what is one to do? What's one to do? Can't be mad at me for telling what the truth is. I mean, y'all kept on thinking, nah, we'll be out of this before. Nope. Here's September. Here's the 9 of November, and we're still here. And we have no government. But the Senate and the House of Representatives are underneath an illusion that there is government. You remember when God said that those who refuse to worship or follow after me, the Lord said that if anyone who refuses to worship me, actually got free will. Anyone who rejects me and rather live in the world instead of live in the light, instead of the light choose darkness, he was going to give them over to the illusions of their own mind. He's going to he's going to dement their minds, give them the delusions of their own fears and of false beliefs and the narrative. He was going to hand them the illusions of their own mind. I can see past this crap. He's going to hand them over to their own delusion. He's going to dement their minds, hand them the delusions of their own minds. Well, it looks like maybe if Michigan, or if a wise as Michigan, if all Michiganders here and Minnesotans and Wisconsiners wise, we'll join the Canadians. You know what I mean? I don't know why well, I don't know why we joined Britain, but maybe we do join Britain or Canada for that matter. I don't know about Mexico. Texas on its own could stand alone. You know, it's called the Republic of Texas. I maybe see Oklahoma, Florida, Georgia, Louisiana, maybe Mississippi. What else? Might join the Republic of Texas, and maybe New Mexico and Arizona and Colorado might just join Mexico again. If there is still a few states in that government, well, okay, okay, cool. But I know one thing. I know one thing. If that's kind of why I didn't go to church today, because Mark's stuck in his own illusion that, oh, Trump's making everything so better. Oh, shut up, Mark. You said thou art a man of God, and that thou art not in the dark, and thou of the light. Tell the truth, Mark. The government's no more. The Lord is giving them to delusions of their own fear, the delusions of their own minds. And you don't see that, do you? You know, these trials that we go through in life when we go see Jesus are going to seem so, so small. Why he allowed this to happen to me? Why did he allow this to happen? Why did he let this thing happen? Why did he put me through this or that? Why did he cause this to happen or that? It's going to be so small when we go see our King in heaven, Jesus. It's going to be so, so small. And these people that claim that they know the Lord and say that they preach from the Bible and they say that they live for Jesus, some of them are complete hypocrites. There ain't no conviction in them. The Holy Ghost ain't living in some of these people. And you wonder why these countries ain't doing so good right now. Well, they refuse to turn to God. They refuse to repent. They refuse to do what God's asked them to. They despise evil. They know. Say it right. Say it right. Don't say it all, Brandon. They despise good, but they rather love evil. They despise the light, but they rather live in darkness. This is why God is mad. They despise good and love evil. The ones that got their food stamps was the ones that God has blessed and that truly belong to Him. But the ones who didn't receive their food stamps, they're of the world. God's not going to bless somebody who does not live for Him, denies Him, refuses to be a light in the world, but rather they will love darkness. Now you're seeing what that's really like. Don't like it, huh? And now you rather sit here and complain and say, do you know what they're going to say next? It's these Christians. It's they that are doing this. It's they that are causing these problems. It's they that are the reasons why this government's no more. It's they are the reasons why we're having all this trouble and problems. I've had 3 dreams already about the mark of the beast. 3 dreams. They're getting ready to set the mark of the beast system up. The Antichrist is getting ready to rebuild himself. There's going to be many million. There's going to be many billions that are going to bow down and take the mark. Because I can't. I'm hungry. I need to pay my bills. We're about to see who's going to be faithful to Jesus, who's going to stand firm for Jesus, who's going to go to the end. God said, anyone who loses their life will find their life. Anyone who finds their life shall lose their life. Tell me that this is Revelation is not unfolding here. Tell me I'm wrong. This ain't Revelations unfolding here. This just a rough patch. Well, we're almost in the middle of November here. And all you little scoffers out there that mock the children of the Lord, you're gonna get yours too, homie. So you keep mocking Christians, keep mocking the children of God. You keep saying how things aren't going to get better and saying, well, where is the coming of the Lord? Perhaps thou hast delayeth, and everything continues in the beginning of creation and before Adam and Eve falls. You know what? Vladimir Putin is fixing to come into this country, and he's going to deliver us from Donald Trump. He's going to deliver us. He's going to come and deliver this country from Donald Trump. Help's coming, folks. It'll come from a Russian president. He's going to help us. And he's going to, I believe it's going to be Russian and China that helps this country deliver us from all this tyranny that's been happening. You know what? As I'm at the pre-recording of this live stream, as I'm doing this, this is 9 November 2025. If there are Russians in here, Russian relief troops, if we get Russian relief in here, if there's Russian troops delivering relief in America along with Chinese relief troops delivering relief, okay, well, how many churches and pastors say that Donald Trump is a man of God and he was chosen? Oh, wait, hold on. Chosen? So when Donald Trump are arrested, he stands trial for his crimes, and Russia puts him to death. Are you still going to call this man a man of God? Or what are you guys going to do? Are you going to weep, cry, mourn? You know what? I never should say this kind of thing as an American. Vladimir Putin, thank you, Vladimir. Thank you for the antivirus. Thank you, Vladimir. Thank you very much, Vladimir Putin. Your antivirus stopped the threat from coming in from the 2025 H2 update. And if you come in here, Vladimir Putin, Well, do me a favor, buddy. Bring some of that Smirnoff with you. I want the real Russian Smirnoff, not this American crap. Here's what it says in the Bible: no fornicator, no idolater, no tarot card reader, no witch, no murderer, no liar, no homosexual, um, no coward, no gossiper, nobody who spreads false doctrine, no one who comes in and causes division, no one who, no coveter or boaster, no one who practices magic, and no one who murders, and no one who keeps God's law or enter into the kingdom of heaven. It was written down on your hearts. You know what those two laws are? Love your neighbor as yourself and love your neighbor as I loved you. No one who keeps these things will go to heaven. Anyone who does any of the things what I said listed below will not enter. If you keep your love your neighbor as yourself and love your neighbor as Jesus said to love as he loved you, the Ten Commandments will be written in all hearts that belong to the Lord. No one who breaks my commandments will enter into heaven. Those who keep my commandments will enter. Now, don't get me wrong. That's not my God that you see in the background. My God is the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the Holy of Holies, Jesus. Well, I don't suppose. Let's just say, for hypothetically, okay, the government's reopened. Everything's fine. Everything's good. Everything's all right. And everything goes back to the way it ought to be. What's likely the chance? Well, I'll tell you this now. Before I wrap this up, just I want you to think about this stuff right here. Y'all have a good day. Yes, I'm going to say I am not perfect myself, and I know so.